A peaceful mind grows where respect is sown. In every heart, let kindness be known. With guided hands and voices low, let every school be where young minds grow.
उपस्थित सुधीजनों को हमारा नमस्कार। बहुत खूब कामना। आज मंच की कमान संभालते हुए मैं बहुत गर्व महसूस कर रही हूँ और सोच रही हूँ कि आज इस मंच की गरिमा हमारी राजभाषा हिंदी को पाकर श्रेष्ठतम हो गई। क्यों ना हम आज के कार्यक्रम का संचालन हिंदी में ही करें?
Ma'am, while I truly admire the beauty of Hindi, let's not forget that English is a global language, one that opens doors to international collaboration and global opportunities. Don't you think, ma'am, it is important for our students to be fluent in it?
बिल्कुल। भाषा का उद्देश्य केवल संवाद नहीं, भावों को व्यक्त करना भी है और उसमें हिंदी का तो कोई मुकाबला ही नहीं है।
Point taken, ma'am. But what if we agree that both languages enrich our identity? Hindi grounding us in our roots, and English preparing us for the world.
बिल्कुल सही कामना। जब दोनों भाषाएं साथ हों तो शिक्षा का रूप स्वरूप और भी व्यापक हो जाता है।
And that, dear audience, is what conflict resolution looks like respecting differences, embracing dialogue, and finding common ground. On that note, I, Kamna Joshi,
और मैं कोमल मेहंदीरत्ता
welcome you all to the 2 days 52nd annual conference of the NPSC on the theme Conflict Management and Peace Education in Schools. We are honored to welcome Ms. Shobna Bhartiya, Chairperson and Editorial Director, HT Media, as the chief guest for today. We are deeply grateful for your gracious presence, ma'am. A warm welcome to Professor Edward Vickers, Professor of Comparative Education and UNESCO Chair on Education for Peace, Social Justice, and Global Citizenship from Kyushu University. And to Ambassador Shashi Uban Tripathi, IFS, our esteemed guest for the day. We also extend greetings to the chairpersons of our member schools, the principals, secretaries, advisors, and former members of NPSC. Welcome one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, unwavering in its commitment to its motto, quality, commitment, and excellence in education, NPSC is a powerful, collaborative body of over 250 premier private senior secondary schools across India. This year's conference centers on creating peaceful school environments by equipping educators and learners with tools for constructive conflict resolution and promoting empathy, respect, and understanding. NPSC remains committed to shaping schools that are intellectually enriching, emotionally safe, and socially responsible.
शुभम करोति कल्याणम आरोग्यम धन संपदा शत्रु बुद्धि विनाशाय दीप ज्योति नमस्तुते। दीप प्रज्वलित कर माँ शारदा का अभिनंदन करने के लिए मंच पर आमंत्रित हैं आज की चीफ गेस्ट मिस शोभना भारतिया, चेयरपर्सन एंड एडिटोरियल डायरेक्टर HT, Professor Edward Vickers from Kyushu University, Ambassador Shashi Uban Tripathi, IFS, साथ ही आमंत्रित करते हैं चेयरपर्सन NPSC मिस आशा प्रभाकर जी को, वाइस चेयरपर्सन NPSC मिस ऋचा शर्मा अग्निहोत्री जी और मिस मालिका प्रेमन सेक्रेटरी NPSC। साथ ही सभा में उपस्थित NPSC के पूर्व चेयरपर्सन्स के आशीर्वाद और सहयोग के आकांक्षी हैं। आप सभी माननीयों का आभार। सरस्वती महाभागे विद्ये कमललोचने विद्यारूपे विशालाक्षी विद्याम देहि नमस्तुते। माँ सरस्वती का अनमोल आशीर्वाद पाकर आज एनपीएससी अपने 52वें विद्या उत्सव के 2 दिवसीय सत्र का आगाज़ करने जा रहा है। इस पावन अवसर पर आज हमारे साथ हैं समरफील्ड स्कूल गुरुग्राम के होनहार, जो अपनी मनोहारी गीत प्रस्तुति से नित नए आसमां छूने को तैयार हैं। आइए इनके माध्यम से हम भी इनके जज्बों की उड़ान का हिस्सा बने।
Thank you to the talented choir for that soulful and uplifting music presentation. It truly set the tone for today's gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, words have the power to become catalysts for inspiration, knowledge, and connection. May I now invite Ms. Asha Prabhakar, Chairperson NPSC and Principal, Bal Bharti Public School, Noida, for the welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, our chairperson of NPSC is proud to present a short movie that highlights the journey from conflict to peace, reminding us why schools must always be safe and nurturing spaces. This short film captures the power of empathy, dialogue, and understanding in building a harmonious environment. So here we go.
A regular day at school begins. The bell rings loud, the door swings wide. A sea of faces side by side. Lessons buzz and ideas grow, spinning tales in a sparkly flow. Lunchtime chatter, bonds are made, with giggles and smiles that never fade.
I walk the halls, books held up high. My name is known, my grades touch the sky. Think success brings cheer? I feel the strain, a heavy crown, a quiet pain. I want no rival, I want no test. I want a friend who knows me best. They type the words, they press send. A joke to them that won't end. A post, a meme, a cruel disguise. I'm just a kid behind those lies. Loser, fraud, misfit, fool. That's my shadow, that's their rule. In whispered words and silent stares, they laugh to hurt, not just for fun, but every joke hurts someone. No fists are raised, no scars to see, yet pain runs deep, so silently. The words they use, the games they play, are shaped by masks we wear each day.
They say no war is won by shame, yet fitting in is a losing game. But bridges form when hands extend, when kindness makes a foe a friend. A talk, a pause, a gentle guide. We pave new roads, we shift the way, from hate to hope, from night to day. Not just at school, not just on screen, but in our hearts where peace is seen. Let kindness soar and peace evolve. With hearts united, conflicts resolved. Hand in hand, through storm and range. Together we rise, let's bring the change.
Namaskar. Honorable dignitaries, respected educators, distinguished panelists, and cherished guests. On behalf of the entire NPSC family, it is a true honor and a joy to welcome you all to the 52nd Annual Conference of NPSC. We are especially grateful to our esteemed guest, Padma Shri Shobna Bhartiya ji, Chairperson and Editorial Director of HT Media, Professor Edward Vickers, UNESCO Chair on Education for Peace, Social Justice, and Global Citizenship at Kaishu University, and Ambassador Shashi Uban Tripathi, IFS retired. Your presence here adds great value and meaning to this event. Today, we just not gather here to attend a conference, but to join a movement that seeks to revive the essence of our educational institutions, a culture of peace, mutual respect, and open dialogue. This year's theme, Conflict Resolution and Peace Education in Schools, embodies this vision, and we are excited to explore ways to make it a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, schools are more than just buildings with classrooms. They are the very foundation of our society. They are the places where young minds are shaped, where future citizens learn not only maths and science, but also values and life skills. But in recent times, we have seen a worrying rise in conflict within our own schools. There is a growing tension between parents and schools, where communication often breaks down. There are increasingly misunderstandings between teachers and students, where trust seems to be fading. And perhaps most alarming, there is more conflict among students themselves, which is leading to bullying, fights, and even damage of school property. These are not just small incidents, they are signs. Signs that something important is missing in the way we are nurturing our school environments. In our race for academic success, we have overlooked the deeper need to build understanding, empathy, and peace. And that is why this conference is so important. It is a call to think differently, to imagine our schools not just as place for exams and marks, but as peaceful spaces where every child feels safe, heard, and valued, where problems are not ignored or punished, but solved together. This is where peace education comes in, and not as just another subject, but as a way of thinking, teaching, and interacting every day. Peace education is all about creating schools where kindness, listening, and fairness are a part of everything we do. It should be the heart and soul of our education system. And as we strive to bring this vision to life, a question which heavily weighs down on the conscience of any reflective educator or leader: why are we investing billions to explore life on other planets when we haven't yet learned how to live peacefully on the one we already inhabit? We dream of Mars, while our own Earth trembles under the weight of conflict, inequality, and division. It's not that curiosity or progress is wrong, far from it, but what does it say about our priorities? When we search for new homes in the stars while some children still fear walking into the classrooms. Peace is not a luxury, it is a necessity, more urgent than ever. And schools are here, that journey must begin. Because if we can't teach children to live in harmony here, how will we ever expect them to do so on distant worlds? Dear educators, let us not look to the stars in escape, but in inspiration to rise higher, not just in technology, but in humanity. We take inspiration from great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, who reminded us that peace begins from within and that non-violence means compassion and courage. And from Nelson Mandela, who believed that education has the power to change the world, but only when it teaches us how to live together, not just to earn a living. So how do we start this change? We begin by listening. We begin by restoring trust. We start using restorative practices that help school grow stronger, not stricter. Practices that don't push people away, but bring them closer. Let me give one simple example of my own school where a student felt very unfairly treated, ended up damaging a washroom cubicle. We could have suspended him, but instead, we decided to call for a restorative circle where he could speak to the teacher and share his side. During that talk, he quietly said, "No one ever asked me, ma'am, why I was angry. That day, we just didn't repair a wall, we repaired a relationship." That's what peace education can do. It doesn't ignore problems, it transforms them. Over the next 2 days, this conference will bring you powerful sessions on dealing with conflict, improving school policies, building emotional intelligence, and most importantly, in one of the sessions, hearing directly from students. So let this be a time to learn, reflect, and imagine a better way forward. Let's commit to building schools that are not just smart, but also kind, not just competitive, but caring. Schools where children are not just ready for tests, but ready for life. As I sum up, I leave you with the timeless words of Gandhiji. If we were to teach peace to the real world, we shall have to begin with the children. So let us begin here and now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the NPSC conference, and may this start be of something truly meaningful to all of us. Jai Hind.
धन्यवाद महोदया। यह 2 दिवसीय सम्मेलन अवश्य ही हम सब के लिए ज्ञानवर्धक रहेगा। इन्हीं जोशपूर्ण विचारों के साथ मंच पर आमंत्रित करते हैं सेक्रेटरी एनपीएससी और प्रिंसिपल टैगोर इंटरनेशनल स्कूल ईस्ट ऑफ कैलाश मिस मल्लिका प्रेमन जी को, जो समिति के पूरे वर्ष के प्रयासों का लेखा जोखा लेकर हमारे बीच उपस्थित हैं। माननीय, आपका स्वागत है।
Thank you so much. A very good morning to all distinguished guests, luminaries from the world of academics, all principals, teachers, and educators. On behalf of NPSC, it is with great pleasure that I extend a warm welcome to the change makers and luminaries of the progressive world. I know I have been given just 15 minutes to read out the achievements or the accomplishments of the year. I may overshoot it by a minute or so. I have tried to keep it as short as possible. In the words of Helen Keller, alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. This powerful statement highlights the importance of collaboration and how working together enables us to achieve the far greater accomplishments than what we could do alone. As we reflect on the journey of the past years, one thing stands clear. Our progress has been fueled by collective efforts. I'm proud to present this year's report that highlights the key efforts, initiatives, and outcomes of NPSC during this session, showcasing our continued commitment to creating educational spaces that are not only academically enriching, but also emotionally safe and socially just. As in previous years, UNIC and NPSC collaborated to create a commemorative handbook enriched with artwork, thought-provoking quotes, and thematic content. This year's theme, Fostering Culture of Peace for Today and Tomorrow, resonated deeply with all participants. I extend heartfelt congratulations to all schools for their enthusiastic and meaningful contribution to this beautiful initiative. In another remarkable collaboration, NPSC worked closely with the National Book Trust for the NPSC publication themed Fostering a Culture of Peace, Innovative Approaches to Conflict Resolution in School. It highlights how teaching extends beyond the mere transmission of knowledge. It becomes a powerful medium to navigate complexities and resolve conflict and empathy and understanding. In keeping with the National Education Policy 2020, the National Progressive Schools Conference undertook several impactful initiatives and collaborative programs aimed at holistic development, leadership empowerment, and the integration of progressive educational practices. Allow me to give you a glimpse of these initiatives. To begin with, NPSC organized a workshop on holistic progress card conducted by Dr. Pragya, Director Academics, CBSE, in April 2024. Dr. Pragya highlighted the importance of making learning holistic, integrated, enjoyable, and engaging in the lines with NEP's goal. She also shared global best practices in HPC implementation from Singapore and Canada and discussed the significance of establishing strong linkages between curricular goals, competencies, and learning outcomes. Another insightful session was organized on the National Credit Framework for CBSE schools with a focus on skill education. Mr. Rajiv from CBSE introduced the framework, explaining how it integrates academic, vocational, skill-based, and experiential learning into a single flexible model. Dr. Biswajit Saha, Director of Skill Education, CBSE, joined the session online and further elaborated on the credit system's design and implementation. He encouraged schools to share their input and suggestions to strengthen the rollout of NCRF. In collaboration with Chinmaya Mission, Noida, a meaningful workshop titled Living with Excellence was held for educators of NPSC member schools. Conducted by Swami Chidrupanandji, the session focused on effective classroom management through the lens of spiritual growth and personal excellence. Educators left with valuable insight on how to bring mindful compassion and clarity into their daily teaching practices. Under the Women in School Leadership Initiative, a delegation of 10 school principals from Delhi NCR visited Melbourne, Australia in the month of May 2024 to explore leadership practices in international educational settings. The key takeaways included emphasis on experiential learning and student-led reflections, mission statement matrices visibly integrated into the classroom environment, visit to a specialized STEAM school and the University of Melbourne STEAM workshop, cultural enrichment through the Aboriginal Art Museum, engagement with High Commissioner of India to Australia. In collaboration with ThinkStart Youth IdeaCon 2024, NPSC organized a faculty development program for teachers across member schools. The workshop focused on design thinking and entrepreneurship, equipping educators with tools to inspire innovation and create problem solving in the classrooms. The international network of the University of Melbourne linked galleries, drive collaboration, transform communities, and empower young people through interdisciplinary experimentation. NPSC collaborated with the Science Gallery for a day-long interactive and hands-on experimentation session for teachers of member school. The workshop focused on the classroom initiatives which aim to expand education across borders, empowering the next generation of global change makers and STEAM professionals. In a visionary step towards embracing the future of education, NPSC hosted a groundbreaking leadership conclave in collaboration with Adobe on 29 January 2025, exclusively for the principals of its member schools. The conclave brought together an illustrious panel of thought leaders, innovators, and educationists who engaged in insightful discussions on the theme of AI as a transformative force in education. With thought-provoking keynote addresses and expert-led panel sessions, the event highlighted AI not merely as a technological advancement, but as a catalyst for reimagining education itself. On 7th April, the United Nations in India, in collaboration with the High Commission of Rwanda, solemnly marked the International Day of Reflection on the 1994 genocide against Tutsi in Rwanda. As part of this deeply moving commemoration, students from various schools took part in an evocative art exhibition using the universal language of creativity to reflect on the horrors of the genocide and express their solidarity with the people of Rwanda. The highlight of the day was a stirring rendition of National Song of Rwanda presented by the talented students of Bal Bharti Public School, Noida. Their heartfelt performance resonated with the spirit of unity, respect, and remembrance, leaving a profound impact on all present. Coming to the sports achievements, Ban Ki-moon, former Secretary General of United Nations, once said, and I quote, "Sports has become a world language, a common denominator that breaks down all walls, all the barriers," unquote. In line with its mission, NPSC launched its inaugural Under-14 chess tournament this year to promote student well-being and engagement through sports, with the primary goal of developing critical thinking, concentration, and strategic planning skills in a competitive yet safe environment. The tournament was conducted across 6 zones in Delhi NCR from 16 December to 24 December 2024. It culminated with the final matches held at Modern School Barakhamba on 24 December. After a tough fight and an exemplary battle of wits, the championship trophies were bagged by Modern School Barakhamba in the girls category and Lotus Valley International School Noida in the boys category. We can give them a big round of applause. The zones and their respective host schools included Bal Bharti Public School Rohini, Alcon International School Mayur Vihar, Bal Bharti Public School Pitampura, Modern School Vasant Vihar, Sanskriti School Chanakyapuri, and Bal Bharti Public School Noida. The resounding success of the event is attributed to the excellent coordination between the NPSC chairperson, Ms. Asha Prabhakar, and the executive committee members and the school's heads of all participating institutions. Coming to the national collaborations and co-curricular engagements, NPSC schools actively participated in a bicycle rally against obesity organized under Fit India program organized by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Promoting health and fitness among school communities, it was heartening to see the enthusiastic participation of our students, teachers, and parents in this event. The first Kho-Kho World Cup took place in New Delhi from 13 January to 19 January 2025. It witnessed the participation of 23 countries from 6 continents. Several member schools proudly participated in the opening and the closing ceremony of the tournament, showcasing support for indigenous sports and cultural integration. It was heartening to see the overwhelming participation of member schools of NPSC in New Delhi World Book Fair organized by NBT. It provided an opportunity for students and teachers to learn the nuances of basic skills of language and demonstrate their literary and artistic prowess. In a remarkable Green Diwali campaign, students of NPSC took the initiative to create powerful 2-minute podcasts promoting eco-friendly celebrations. Through their voices, they urged the community to embrace sustainable practices, avoid firecrackers, and celebrate with care for the environment. Their creative efforts inspired many to choose a greener, cleaner, and more responsible Diwali. Embodying the true spirit of compassion and community, the NPSC family launched a powerful warm clothes donation drive in the month of December to bring warmth and dignity to those in need. The heartfelt response from member schools was truly inspiring, with generous donations of winter clothing for children and adults alike. This collective act of kindness was gratefully acknowledged by Cheshire Home, Goonj, Palna, Earth Saviors, Children of the World, Subhiksha Educational Society, and Anand Center for Students with Special Need. More than just clothes, we shared hope, humanity, and warmth of a caring community. Vaping has become a growing concern in recent times, especially among teenagers and young adults. Recognizing the urgent need to address this issue, NPSC, in collaboration with Pediatric Psychiatry Services at the Institute of Child Health, Sri Gangaram Hospital, launched a focused awareness campaign targeting schools and communities. Informative posters were developed and shared weekly with partner schools to be prominently displayed on school notice board and to be circulated digitally among students and their parents. We had the honor of hosting the Director of Education, Ms. Vedita Reddy, IAS, at our general body meeting for an engaging and insightful interactive session. Ms. Reddy expressed her commitment to collaborate with private schools to better understand and facilitate the implementation of national education policy in Delhi. Following her direction, a core group of 5 principals was formed to lead the delineation process. The key aspects concerning the role of private schools in NEP implementation, including introduction of 3 years of Bal Vatika, were discussed in depth with a clear roadmap set for execution beginning in 2026-27 academic session. Taking the initiative further, Director of Education, Ms. Vedita Reddy, IAS, invited NPSC member schools to collaborate on 3 transformative flagship programs aimed at enriching governance, fostering entrepreneurship skills, and strengthening socio-emotional well-being in government schools. This collaborative effort makes a significant step towards bridging educational practices and empowering students with holistic, future-ready learning experience. We are proud to share our recent collaboration with the Commission of Air Quality Management in Delhi, NCR, and adjoining areas. As part of this meaningful partnership, all NPSC schools actively took part in plantation drives with a focused commitment to planting native tree species. The conscious choice ensured long-term ecological balance, supporting local biodiversity and contributing to improved air quality rather than introducing species that may strain the environment. Together, we are nurturing a greener, healthier future, one tree at a time. Educators hold a pivotal responsibility in shaping the future by promoting academic excellence, identifying and nurturing the individual strengths and talent of their student, and cultivating a positive, inclusive learning environment. It is with great pride and joy that we celebrate the remarkable achievement of our esteemed leaders who have been bestowed with the prestigious National Teachers Award and Delhi State Award. Their relentless pursuit of excellence has not only elevated the standards of education within their school, but has also positively impacted the lives of countless students and stakeholders in the community. The National Teachers Award was bestowed upon Ms. Charu Maini, Principal, DAV Public School, Gurugram, and Ms. Pallavi Sharma, Principal, Mamta Modern School, Vikaspuri. State awardees are Ms. Archana Soni, Principal, Chinmaya Vidyalaya, Vasant Vihar; Ms. Vandana Gupta, PGT Computer Science, SD Public School, Punjabi Bagh; Dr. Shipra Raghuvanshi, PGT, Salwan Public School, Rajendra Nagar; Ms. Ritu Dawar, Headmistress, Bal Bharti Public School, Gangaram Bagh; Ms. Anubha Gopal, PGT Economics,